who will solidify their position in Group B of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. It's Pilipinas Dragons FC contra Maharlika Manila FC as we come to you from the historic Rizal Memorial Stadium for your second match on for this Sunday right here. Players are ready in the tunnel to march in along with our match staff as we will take it to you down on the ground for our pre-match walk-in.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome the teams of Pilipinas Dragons FC and Maharlika Manila FC.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Copa Paulino Alcantara as we take it to you for the starting 11 for the Pilipinas Dragons FC. Bimbo is their head coach and they will be looking for Januel McDonald to man the posts for them as goalkeeper. And we run through their defense. We've got Ralph Gregorio, Justin Concepcion, Solomon Obu, and Miguel Bengson lining up in the twin center mids of their 4-2-3-1 ay sila Teddy Travis at Adrian Aparilla. In front of them are the likes of Andre Gonzalez playing left wing, Jan Caraig on the right, Joaquin Colyong nasa gitna, and up front will be Imperial as their striker to lead the charge. And we will take it to our starting 11 right here dito para sa Maharlika Manila. And they got Ibrahima Indur as their man up front, and in the midfield in that 4-1-4-1 formation of theirs, we've got Louis Brillantes, Tyler John, MJ Canicosa, and Rodrigo Joseph. Behind them, playing holding mid to protect the backline is Carl Bugayong, the former UP Fighting Maroon. And on defense will be Jello Facturanan, Timothy Uy, Usman Jeng, of course, along with Elmer Sampaga, experienced players from the PFL, as Yosuke Suzuki will be your goalkeeper. So we apologize for the technical difficulties as we are getting through the toss coin. Handshakes already to wrap up. Clifford Daipuyad is the referee. Ang makasama niya po ang assistant o linesmen na sila Chris Mark Nanyola at Paul Galicia. Si Michael Barajas naman ay ang fourth official po. Ang referee assessor ay si Jerry Andres at si Mark Abel De Castro ay ang ating match commissioner. At nakita nga natin yung mga team captains dito ng Pilipinas Dragons FC at Maharlika Manila FC. Para sa Pilipinas Dragons, ang captain nila ay si Teddy Travis, former Mindiola player, nag-high school sa LaSalle Green Hills at naglaro ng football sa Division 2 ng US NCAA. On the other hand, team captain is Usman Jeng for Maharlika Manila FC. Maharlika in new-look squad now and they will look to squeeze out every ounce of experience here from the remaining crew. Last PFL, Maharlika, as we know, are that organization that give opportunities for players to achieve their dreams of playing professional football. And as a result of that, they have players going through their pipeline and are now with other teams in the Philippines Football League circuit. As we are off, Maharlika did kick off this match na kay Jeng as nasa gitna. Bugayong kay Joseph. but they win it in the middle. There was Joaquin Colio just trying to cause havoc for them. Threw it long to their teammate up front. So Maharlika are in their black uniforms as they try to get it to Canicosa. That is MJ, of course. Kilalang kilala siya rito. Canicosa did play for Maharlika also back in the 2020 season that was held in a bubble, the shortened season. So Maharlika get their inaugural victory. As this was long from Pilipinas Dragons. Naka-Yosuke Suzuki ngayon. O opensa ang Maharlika. Beneto rito sa harap. They go for Ibrahim Endor. He has a goal already. There was a collision pero walang foul daw, sabi ng ating referee. And whose side are you on? Pakilagay na lang po sa ating comment section. Yung mga favorite players nyo rin. And there's a whistle going in favor of Pilipinas Dragons. Pilipinas Dragons missing a great number of players who are in the AFF U23 with the national team. Their head coach is Niboy Pedemonte of Mindiola FC, who's also serving the national team. We'll go through the list of Pilipinas Dragons players. That just shows their youth, as a great number of them are in the U23 national team. Chance here. We saw Ibrahim Endor just give Pilipinas Dragons a difficult time in the midfield. As a result, Maharlika have regained control at shout out kay Ford Saluria. Ito sent over to the right. Long ball dito, pero nakuha ni Suzuki. Their plan there, they're looking to go for the likes of Joaquin Colio and Andre Gonzalez. Usman Jeng. Siya po ang team captain nila. Was looking to duel with Imperial. But it was one there. They give it over. Gonzalez. Gonzalez pa rin. A slide. A foul inside the box. Sabi ni Clifford Daipuyat, may penalty po dito para sa Dragons. We see it there, the counter-attack. Andre Gonzalez just shimmying the defense with his step-overs. So Maharlika relatively clumsy, and they give it to their captain to take the penalty. Theodore Travis of Dragons to step up. He has gone through their pipeline in his youth days. Back in the Philippines after a stint playing Division II football or soccer in the United States. One of the most experienced men for the squad of Coach Ayi Bimbo. Coach Ayi Bimbo, also a coach himself in the high school level for De La Salle Zobel, a member of that staff of Coach Hans Smith in the boys division. Referee Clifford Daipuyat just had his reminders for Suzuki. Here's the whistle. Travis! It's off for them! And he's in disbelief. Suzuki winning the mind games here. Let's take another look. Travis stepping up. Tried to place it to the left bottom corner. But it was off. The way he got his touch on the ball seemed to be a little off. So the nerves done and dusted for the moment. Gonzalez couldn't get it. They're storming through. Endor. And earlier, the man who made the interception for Dragons to get it to Gonzalez was Gregorio. Ralph Gregorio, to be exact. And na kay Travis ngayon, gusto niya bumawi. But there's a chance here. It paved way to Andre Gonzalez again. But we got to see the defense with the likes of Elmer Sampaga and Usman Jeng just clear it out to safety. Gonzalez, of course, a storied player here already, was attracted interest and has showcased his skills. And we can expect to see that from the get-go. It's now in the middle, they'll switch it up. The long ball from Obu. Rigo Joseph sending it to safety. Outside Porito. So we see the missing players here in our list for Pilipinas Dragons. They're the likes of Jax Peña, Caleb Santos, Joshua Merino, Gian Caraig, Inigo Castro. So yung mga fans ni Jax Peña, I am sorry, but Jax is not here today. He is with the U23 national team of the Philippines. So do make sure to check out their next game, which is on Tuesday, August 22, as there is a collision between the likes of Usman Jeng from the looks of it. You see there is a body on the ground already. Kita nga natin may banggaan. We saw Ibrahima Indur get into a collision with Solomon Obu. Solomon Obu desperately trying to defend here in what has been a highly anticipated match. So this game still wide open. We saw Pilipinas Dragons get one hand on the opening goal, but sadly Theodore Travis, or Teddy Travis, missed that chance. There's the likes of Gerald Factoranan and his teammate Louis Brillantes from the looks of it. Januel Magdangal is the goalkeeper, Pilipinas Dragons. He'll have his hands busy here. Here comes the ball in. Looks like there was a touch first. Keeper is down. It looks like Joseph got a shot on target first. And Timothy Uy managed to get that. And it is eventually a corner from the looks of it. So we see MJ Canecosa as her team sheet says, but that is also MJ Libre. That is the same man himself. And the header, but it is picked up by Magdangal. So MJ Libre again is back with the team that gave him his professional debut. Libre, a player with his dribbling abilities and just wows you with his footwork. In the middle. Parilli, I believe, tried to get this ball forward. We see Teddy Travis trying to reorganize his squad and get them to recover. Long ball mula kay Timothy Uy. He is an attacking player and is listed as a forward. He is playing center back here. So that went out. Goal kick para sa Dragons. Long ball. It bounced around, but it is with Maharlika. That ball taking some sky off of Gregorio. Nasa gitna. Binalik kay Ralph Gregorio. Binato rito. Hinahabol si JP Imperial. Imperial trying to hound the keeper. Maharlika in the danger zone. Gregorio just delaying the attack of Maharlika. And it is out and stays with Maharlika. 2 balls on the pitch, so we'll just wait for our squads to sort that out. We see the supportive fans of Pilipinas Dragons, a team that has made its mark in the youth level. And it's great to see them here at the senior tier. And they get this one forward. That's a Tyler John. He is listed as one of their foreign players. Factoranan. John. Slicing the defense. Great find to Rigo Joseph. Joseph got to pounce and Gregorio's miscue, and it's off the crossbar for Joseph. Joseph is that player you do not want to leave unmarked with space to operate. And that's exactly what he can give you, a dangerous scoring chance like that. Tyler John came close to winning a corner for Maharlika, but not quite. Babalik ang bola rito sa Dragons. Another long ball forward. We've been seeing this from the squad of Coach Bimbo. Looks like they're trying to utilize their youthful and speedy players. So looks like Imperial was last touch. It will swing to Maharlika Manila. So Maharlika eventually settled to take this ball long. Travis and John, a slight collision, the latter winning it. And there's Dragons now with a chance with Karaig on the right. Karaig versus the likes of Factoranan and Brillantes. Couldn't find Travis. Factoranan sends it to safety, finds Ibrahim Indur. Indur pa rin, nagmamadali. Was pushed from behind. Solomon Nobu is caught delaying the Maharlika free kick and gets a warning from referee Clifford Daipuyat. You can't get away with that, of course. The referee's in control of this match, and especially with a person like Clifford Daipuyat, an experienced referee with international experience. So this is our second match of the day already. Earlier at Cebu, nakita nga natin, nanalo ang Cebu FC kontra Universidad ng Pilipinas. 2-0 po ang score dun. Chimo Ozoka with a brace in his return. As they played it out wide, Gonzalez gave a promising ball, but it was picked out by the likes of Cheng. So Maharlika will try to settle this down for them. See the press from the Dragons. MJ Libre. Great intentions for Ibrahim Indur, but that ball was picked out by the defense. So Maharlika now icing the momentum and trying to get back. Long ball forward. Picked up by the keeper in Magdangal. It could have been offside potentially from my angle, but it was picked up by the keeper. Another one forward, the likes of Jeng. Didn't get a great first touch, but recovers. Joaquin Colio was in the middle and made life difficult. Libre. Let's see how he'll operate in tight spaces. Coach Ai asking for a handball but doesn't get it. That didn't seem to be enough to convince referee Clifford Daipuyat. We run through the other players who have suited up in the Copa Paulino Alcantara but are with the Philippines U23 team as this ball rolls out. Other than the Pilipinas Dragons players that we mentioned, there's Jaime Rosquillo of Cebu, who was a new signing for them. There's Cart Talarok of Davao Aguilas UMAC, Selwyn Mamon and Carl Absalon of FEU. Sila Noti Nunez at John Lloyd Halique ng Tuloy FC. There's Jacob Peña of Stallion Laguna and Patrick Durag of Club de Football Manila. The intention to switch and find Gonzalez. The likes of Sampaga earlier couldn't control it. Gonzalez is down. Dragons opt to continue their attack. Still in the middle. Eventually opt to let it out. So we have a stoppage to attend to Andre Gonzalez. Appears to have hobbled himself. So with Group B shaping up now, UP still continue to lead with 6 points with 2 wins and 1 loss. Cebu FC and Pilipinas Dragons are tied with 3 points each. We'll try to sort out the goal difference later. Below them are Maharlika Manila and Manila Digger. You see standings shaping up now with matches of Cebu FC and Maharlika Manila being played. Philippines Football League sides who got the opportunity to rest after the long season. At may foul po dito ulit, Andre Gonzalez, already a marked man. He was decked earlier also. At may warning nga rito mula kay referee Clifford Daipuyat kay Digo Joseph. So this will be resumed with a set piece. We've seen a lot of Andre Gonzalez in this match. Sends this ball in. Keeper didn't get to it though. But we did see the Maharlika defense send it out to safety. That was Tyler John, who was all the way back. So Gregorio took it to continue where the Dragons left off. The long ball clearly off. Quite an ambitious opportunity from the Dragons. And we did mention we've been seeing a lot of Andre Gonzalez here. He along with a great number of players in this Pilipinas Dragons squad did suit up for Stallion Laguna FC in the PFF U19 Championship. That is the national championship to be exact. Gonzalez was instrumental as Stallion did get promoted from Division 1 all the way up to Division 2. Or the other way around, sorry, from Division 2 going up to 1. Stallion, of course, to be reckoned with. I believe they are playing in the final round also of the national championships. So in a span of 2 years, we've seen Stallion get promoted to Division 1 and in their first season playing in top-tier U19 football. They're competing for the national title as Factoranan drives this in, but the likes of Libre were not able to reach it, along with Ibrahima Indur. Close one, but you like what you saw from Maharlika. So play quickly underway. You see this thrown forward to Imperial. Suzuki is off his line. Some sweeper keeper action from him and is back. Dragons pressing on now. It's with Gregorio on the overlap, but it looks like that's offside. Gregorio mistiming his run. So this youthful Pilipinas Dragons side picking up a lot of experience and are very competitive in their debut at the Copa Paulino Alcantara. This is Group B action again. As Libre gets this, got past this man. Will he work his magic? He cuts it back. Joseph couldn't get it, but he finds another teammate in John. Looks like that's the opener, everybody. Goal for Maharlika Manila FC. And now when we look back, that unsuccessful penalty of Pilipinas Dragons could turn out to haunt them throughout the course of this game. They came close to going 1-0. We swap places now. It's 1-0 for Maharlika. We saw Libre getting past Concepcion, doing what he does best. Joseph couldn't get it though. First touch letting him down, but he did find John. And that's good for the assist for Rigo Joseph to find our eventual goal scorer.
Goal for Maharlika Manila by number 2, Tyler Sean.
So play back underway now. Pilipinas Dragons with a hole to climb out of despite having the initiative on the attack. They're trying to get through. Karaig's effort to spark their offense was eventually repelled or denied by Yosuke Suzuki. Factoranan. Timothy Uy. Looking for space. Stopped and popped. Binalik kay Jello Factoranan, a former UP player. Was returned. Concepcion got it to Aparilia, but it's picked up in the midfield. And here's John, just with renewed confidence, out wide to Brillantes. We see that extra energy now with purpose in the Maharlika attack. Just to show how even this game was, although Pilipinas Dragons did have the initiative in the attack, we also saw Maharlika knock on the door on a number of occasions. Here's a chance now in the middle, pero may traffic dito para kay Joaquin Colio. It was chested down by Sampaga. Alright, check that. Looks like it was Libre who ran into traffic also. The ball still in. Ibrahim Indur blows past Concepcion. Sends it into the area. Nasa kabila naman ngayon. Brillantes thought about it. Factoranan. Libre has sure been checked in this game and has struggled to use his individual skill. So this resumed. Joseph struggled to get his touch against the defense of the Dragons. So again, Pilipinas Dragons in their all-white uniforms. Maharlika Manila FC, one of our PFL squads here in all black. Maharlika playing from left to right. Pilipinas Dragons playing right to left. And this is a high-stakes match in Group B. A win for Pilipinas Dragons will get them to second place with 6 points. And they will place pressure on Cebu FC. As this was taken by Gonzalez. But he had a teammate, an Imperial, who was close to meeting that ball to send it in for a potential tap-in. But the defense of Maharlika did enough to clear his or get in his path. Uy. Tyler John. The goal has allowed him to settle into this match. They lob this one forward. The keeper to beat. Denied though. Colio was close but not quite. Suzuki didn't recover. Suzuki was off his line, but we saw the great initiative from Usman Jeng to cover the back. Suzuki eventually denied that ball that was bound for goal. Dragons looking dangerous in the attack, but haven't been able to convert and get things going their way. Possession not secure here. It goes back to the Dragons. Gregorio. Got it to his teammate. An early cross from him. Initially to no man's land, but that took a number of bounces in the goalkeeper box. Nakuha na ni Suzuki. So almost 28 minutes into this match already. And it's Pilipinas Dragons versus Maharlika Manila FC. And you are catching this game on the Facebook and YouTube pages of the Philippines Football League. Paki-like at share na rin ang ating stream. Paki-follow ang ating pages. Jeng didn't get a touch at first. Imperial took a fall while trying to duel with him. Jeng eventually cleared it. But Joseph delays the Dragons foray forward. So pictured off camera is Imperial, who is still on the ground and is slow to get up. So it appears that it is his hip that is bothering him as he got into a collision with Usman Jeng, who was desperately trying to clear the ball. So play now to get underway again. This is Clara Manzano on call for this match. We're glad to have you on board with us. And we just see how chippy this game has gotten. So Carl Bugayong get floored. So Maharlika, a chance to get forward now with this defensive free kick to resume play. Suzuki will drive this forward. All Maharlika players in the attacking half. So this one in the further end now. Karaig trying to beat Facturan and takes the shot, denied at the bottom corner by Suzuki. Suzuki has been the busier of the keepers in this game despite of Maharlika being up. Dragons have had possession in the attacking third, but haven't been able to convert. This ball now out. They'll get it into the box again. Dragons with a miscommunication there. It was no good. So again, it is 1-0 behind Maharlika Manila FC. It was Tyler John who found the back of the net. He is listed as a foreigner here, but according to Maharlika owner and Maharlika Anton Del Rosario and their social media post here, John does have Filipino lineage. Tyler John did play indoor football or soccer, it seems, with the Tacoma Stars in the USA, and was also with Far East United in the soccer tournament, the World or Global Seven-a-Side football tournament. We could say it has been, or it was pretty much the Seven-a-Side Football World Cup. Zheng tried to send it to safety, did not connect as intended with Endure, but Maharlika with their numbers together in the 4-1-4-1 formation. Factoranan, binalik kay Brillantes. Solomon Obu collects it. He's trying to look for an opening. Eventually played long. Timothy Uy sending it to safety. Ball stays with Pilipinas Dragons. And assessing their options here. 13 more minutes before additional time. It's 1-0 again. Still a close-fought match. Tyler John gave the opening goal again of the Rigo Joseph assist. And it's a set piece. Pilipinas Dragons would sure like to convert here. Everything but the goal to show for them. Maharlika, though, showing that resiliency with despite the slow start. Clearance mula kay Carl Bugayong. Bugayong is also a coach at the grassroots level with the program of Anto Gonzalez. That's back when he was his player in UP. To be no surprise, Bugayong is still pursuing that path with a mentor like Coach Anto as his senior coach in the academy level. They got the needle forward here to Gonzalez. Tried to go for the low cross, but it is denied by Usman Zheng. Gonzalez, I believe, also got to go to Spain to further his academic and football studies. And there's a corner on the other end for the Dragons. Halos lahat ng mga corner nila sa kabila kanina. So now it's a set piece from the left that they play short. Colio, the cross. Shot taken off the crossbar. Saved by the skin of their teeth. We'll try to take another look at that. And as we run through our results, again, earlier today we did have Cebu FC defeat the University of the Philippines 2-0 sa Dynamic Herb Sports Stadium sa Cebu. 2-0 ang final score dun at si Chima Uzoka nakadalawang goal para sa Cebu FC. Yesterday we did have Benjola FC 1991 and Adamson University play to a 1-1 draw. University side Adamson upsetting Menjola. And in a bit we will review these standings, or we take a look at it now at Group A. Club de Football Manila lead the way with 10 points. Kaya FC Iloilo with a handful of matches on hand. Just 2 games played, and they have 6 points already, and a whopping plus 18 goal difference. Below them are Philippine Air Force with 6 points too, but Air Force with only a plus 2 goal difference. That's the tiebreaker. Far Eastern University with 5 points from the looks of it, as that is a foul. Loyola FC sit in fifth place with 4 points, as they are locked in at that position already. Garelli United, unfortunately, no wins in 5 games, but they can still hold their heads high with the way their club has progressed since their foundation, as they made their debut here in the Copa Paulino Alcantara in 10 years after their foundation, which is a great sight to see from an amateur club like them. And we hope to see them, of course, in the succeeding tournaments. Same for Loyola. We'd like to see them back again. As this ball was into the box, just escaped there when we talk about Pilipinas Dragons and Januel Magdangal, ang kanilang goalkeeper. They had to hold on to their breath right there. They just managed to get the job done in that stop, but too close for comfort. Caraig on the other end. If there's Gonzalez on the left, there's Caraig on the right. But this was unsuccessful for them getting forward. So again, a win for Pilipinas Dragons will get them to 2nd place with 6 points. Below them will be Cebu FC with matches on hand, but with Dragons, should they be able to get the win here, they will be dictating pace and applying or placing pressure on Cebu FC. Again, the top 2 teams of each group will advance to the quarterfinals, while the 3 third placers, the third placer of Group A, B, and C respectively, will have the results compared. So after comparing the results of our third placers, the 2 there will advance and take the wild card slots in the quarterfinals. Looks like there was a push right there from Carl Bogayong There's a push by Carl Bogayong on one of the players here. We'll try to confirm that. It was on Andre Gonzalez who's playing narrow. So it looks like we have some early changes already in the first half. So it looks like we have Bakus Sekberg coming on. Stepping off was Adrian Aparilla. Bakus Sekberg, a player also from De La Salle Zobel under Coach Ayi in his early high school days. Sampaga kay Bogayong. Back to Jeng. Jeng kay Suzuki. They'll try to spread this disciplined Dragon side. Factorana trying to connect with Brillantes. Sent out to safety by Solomon Obu. Dragons again will try to make up for that goal they conceded earlier. It was in the 22nd minute that Tyler John found the opener. We saw the effort of MJ Libre free up Joseph, who eventually gave the assist to John. Currently with possession. Playing 1-on-2. Loses it though. Babalik ang bola rito sa Dragons. When we run through their statistics, from the looks of it, Maharlika Manila prior to this game, only picked up 1 goal behind Ibrahim Indur. As Maharlika are only playing their second game this Copa Paulino Alcantara. Maharlika displaying their technical ability. It's great to have a player like Usman Jeng with that confidence on the ball to play to the keeper, but sadly Suzuki gives it away. But in turn, Pilipinas Dragons are not on the same page at pinasa rito ni Gregorio pero walang kakampi dun. So this will resume with a throw-in from Sampaga in Maharlika Manila. Less than 5 minutes remaining until stoppage time. Travis, you'll have to lead the way for them to get them out of this 1-0 deficit. It's up for grabs in the middle. Travis trying to spark the offense there with the ball to Karaig. A player deck referee Clifford Daipuyat played advantage. And it's on to Bacchus Ekberg, who has that great height and speed. They look to reset, but here's the long ball in. Flag is up as Usman Jeng sent it out. But it's up to the races, because Maharlika got to spark their offense. That offside, I believe, was not called anymore. There's enough there as it went to their, as it became their advantage. Travis did well there. Ekberg, he'll try to shake up this game for them and at least, or initially get the equalizer. They're trying to circle and keep it in. Throw in to resume this. But unfortunately, that roll of the dice is unsuccessful for the Dragons. So again, this is your second match on this Copa Paulino Alcantara Sunday. Earlier today at Cebu at the Dynamic Herb Sports Stadium, we did see Cebu FC pick up a 2-0 victory and a welcome back to Chima Ozoka, who scored a brace there for them. Chima Ozoka returning from injury as Karaig is playing on the left now. Gregorio trying to stop MJ Libre, but Libre just displaying his dribbling ability we were talking about, but there's some commentators' curse as Travis used his veteran wits. And there's Gonzalez. He has that skill set of his own. And they get it to Ekberg, who got or beat Facturanan initially. Well, here's Maharlika. Tyler John. Rigo Joseph. Right intention to play MJ Libre, but was a step ahead of himself. Travis. Got it to Colio, the attacking mid in their 4-2-3-1. That ball in the path of Sampaga, his positioning doing the job to delay this find to Gonzalez. And they get it to their main man here. The cross, trying to get Ekberg. They're slowing it down now, Bugayong. Nutmeg this man from the looks of it. But Joseph couldn't get this ball past Gregorio. Bugayong got past one. Couldn't make it two here with the disciplined Dragons side of Coach Ai Bimbo. Tyler John looked like he was stripped in the process. Still with Maharlika though, trying to get it to Ibrahim Indur. Indur contra Solomon Obu. There's some pushing there. Facturanan. And we have 2 minutes of additional time, as fourth official Michael Barras confirmed down on the ground. Gonzalez changed that up and they win it here. Gregorio floats this in. Jeng, a tough man to beat. Ekberg takes it. Looks like that is shy though off the near post. Inches off there. But what a strike from outside of the box. So about a minute remaining until we reach the second minute of additional time. We can see the tension over at the Maharlika technical area with Coach Dave Basa. Dave Basa, a player for Maharlika in the last season, but it looks like he has made the transition to coaching. Looks like there was a tug from Usman Jeng over at JP Imperial. The tug though has led to him straining his left leg. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. But regardless, we did see that tug that was enough to warrant a foul. And because of that, there is a set piece. And this is a free kick from the area where JP Imperial was floored. And that is definitely within scoring distance. But more importantly, their striker. What's important is that their striker is well and able to continue. But that limp sure worries you for the Pilipinas Dragons side. Imperial not keen on stepping off the game. It looks like he is going to settle first on defense for them. He'll try to walk this off. But here's a set piece. Paco Sekberg on the plate here. We'll try to take a closer look on who that teammate is. But this is virtually the last kick of the first half. Dragons started his game with a penalty. But Theodore Travis, their captain, failed to convert. Pwede sila bumawi rito. Let's see how they'll maximize this chance. Ekberg the strike. But no good. It looks like that took a touch as the result of the stoppage of Imperial's injury. As you see, it rattled off the wall. As a result of the extended stoppage, referee Clifford Daipuyat has allowed this first half to play on. And this could be the last play of the first 45 minutes as they continue it now. Karaig, he shifted again to the left side. Gonzalez, but it's another corner picked up here. Most of the corner kicks going in favor of the Dragons. Here comes the ball into the area. John got his head to it, one of the taller players. And as expected, that will do for the first half, as it is Maharlika Manila FC 1 behind Tyler John's opener in about the 22nd minute, as Pilipinas Dragons FC are 0 with a hole to climb out of. As we will join you again for the second 45 minutes. But first and foremost, of course, teams will take it to the dugout for their break. Good afternoon, and thank you very much for joining us for the continuing coverage of the Copa Paulino Alcantara action in Group B again. As we come to you from the historic Rizal Memorial Stadium, it is Pilipinas Dragons and Maharlika Manila FC. Maharlika with the 1-0 lead after the first 45 minutes as Tyler John found the back of the net in about the 22nd minute. But it is haunting them, or it could continue to haunt them when we refer to Pilipinas Dragons, as they were unable to convert an early penalty in the first half. Captain Theodore Travis misplaced a shot that went off target, but thankfully they still have time to catch up. But if you are Maharlika, you did escape that chance by the skin of your teeth, and they sure capitalized on that second chance of sorts, or break, as they lead 1-0, and JP Imperial kicked off the second half. Pilipinas Dragons in their all-white uniforms, Maharlika in their black.
And number 99, Carlos Joseph, replaced by number 7, Raymond Abo.
So it looks like we saw Brillantes and Rigo Joseph get subbed off for Raymond Abo and Jaiser Pagulayan. Here's Maharlika playing it back. We apologize again for the inconvenience earlier with our technical difficulties. At a shout out daw kay Mau, ang isang photographer natin. Mukhang naka-rest day siya ngayon. And it's with Usman Jeng, but Timothy Uy to chase. Travis wasn't able to throw it back to the attacking end. And here is Maharlika trying to pounce now. Ibrahim Endor! That's good! The cushion for Maharlika Manila. Ibrahima Endor send that into the back of the net, and they get a cushion and have a full grasp of the driver's seat. We see the through ball here. They played and took advantage of winning the ball in the midfield. They sent that past Januel Magdangal. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Maharlika started out the first half slow, but it looks like Coach Dave Basa made their adjustments and a reversal in the second half. They started out strong at dahil dun 2-0 ang score. Lamang ang Maharlika Manila FC. And there's Ray Cassandra cheering on Jaiser Pagulayan. Mukhang dami niyang fans dito. Nasa dive stream. And the close chance here, the keeper getting the denial. Yosuke Suzuki just getting the job done. And has the ebb and flow of this game has sure favored Maharlika, especially with that goal. Pilipinas Dragons carry on their attack with another corner. They haven't been able to utilize those and get any goals though. And here was their chance now to get forward. So Timothy Uy, their center back, try to get. He got the ball forward. Ibrahima Endor won a foul for them. Here was Uy storming. Endor was trying to slow down play. And looks like Bengtson clipped him. Endor seemed to sell it also at the same time. So Factoranen got that back into play with that diagonal ball. Pero outside dito, last touch ang Dragons. we can say that the Pilipinas Dragons have been promising with their play when they have lacked that venom in the attacking third. Everything but the shot, we can say. So the long-awaited throw-in is given in down the line, trying to cover distance. Ball under dispute. There was Collier who got it for them. It looks like Collier's adjusted or just opted to help out on the wing. So, if this scoreline will stick, Pilipinas Dragons will go up to second place with 6 points. Or sorry, check that. Maharlika Manila will go up to 4 points and will be in second place. I apologize for misreading the standings. So should Maharlika hold on, they will improve to 4 points with 1 win and 1 draw. They will be in second place. Pilipinas Dragons want to get the win and go up to 6. Because in turn, that will allow them to apply pressure on Cebu FC. As Bacchus Ekberg is flagged offside, the flag was raised. So with the standings now of Group B, UP with 6 points after 3 games. Cebu FC with 3 points after just 1 game. Pilipinas Dragons with 3. A win today gets them to second place provisionally. The same can be said for Maharlika Manila. So the winner of this game will grab hold of second place in Group B. Only the top 2 will advance to the quarterfinals. And at the bottom of Group B for the meantime is Manila Digger with 1 draw and 2 losses. We'll get with Group C later on as they take the shot picked up by Magdangal. So over at Group C, Davao Aguilas UMAC have 10 points. Tuloy FC with 6. Stallion Laguna and Army with 3 apiece, but Stallion with matches on hand as Jeng puts some height on this ball. There's Minjola FC ranked 5th in Group C. Adamson University with 1 point after drawing Minjola and upsetting the professional PFL side. We sent it to safety and tried to find Ibrahim Indor on the counter. Solomon Nobu. Concepcion was close to losing that against the likes of MJ Libre. Try to get the needle forward. Usman Jeng is presence enough to change up the run of JP Imperial. Suzuki with great distance. Sent it back to Pilipinas Dragons. Storming down the middle, Gian Caraig. Now it's with Travis. Travis, the great find to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pa rin. Takes the shot, denied. A second chance. Usman Jeng on the ground to deny Gonzalez and hurt himself along the way. Desperate defending from him as Jeng appeared to strain his muscles and get cramped up. We see all of his legs getting stretched out now. As referee Clifford Daipuyat signals for our physiotherapists to take it to the pitch. And here's Damian Claudio cheering on Maharlika Manila FC. We have the likes of Jake Dinlauso and Crazel De Ramos cheering on Pilipinas Dragons. At daming fans talaga ni Chaser Pagulayan dito sa live stream. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. approaching the 54th mark already. It is 2-0 for Maharlika Manila over Pilipinas Dragons, with Ibrahim Indur doubling the lead in the 47th mark. And it was Tyler John again who gave us the opener in the 22nd minute. Here comes the outswinger. Factoranan got his boot to it. Libre did not get a great touch and gifted it. And we see Obu just trying to go coast to coast from the left wing to the right wing. But in turn, they gave it up, and here was a counter. Pagulayan is looking to ignite. But the midfield of the Dragons doing enough. Theodore Travis gave this ball to Imperial. Pero nakuha ni Timothy Uy. And we see pictured on your screens is Sofian Boazuy. Boazuy warming up for Maharlika. As the Dragons are unsuccessful in this chance they were trying to manufacture. And again, don't you forget, may laro po ang U23 team ng Pilipinas sa Tuesday, August 22 versus Vietnam. A win there could increase the chances of the Philippines to advance to the next round. I believe that is the semifinals in the AFF U23 Championship. Looks like there was a collision initially. Both sides saying the other was last touch. Pero sabi ng ating linesman, si Chris Mark Nanyola, babalik ang bola sa Maharlika. We see and feel the presence of the Pilipinas Dragons over at the grandstand of the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Pagulayan getting forward. Pero pumingpong ang bola. Bugayong couldn't secure it. Bengson took the floor. Karay got his back, covering acres of space. Andre Gonzalez. Gonzalez contra Sampaga. The cross looking promising, but nobody to meet it. And here was that chance from the right foot. There was only Imperial who was saying there was a tug on his shorts. So it's back into the middle. Travis won the header. And dito sa kaliwa kay Gonzalez. And when we look at the players that Pilipinas Dragons are missing, there are a great number of them. There are only 7 players on their bench, as the likes of Jax Peña, Caleb Santos, Joshua Merino, Gian Caraig, and Inigo Castro are all with the U23 national team. They are currently in Thailand. The Philippines are coming off a 2-all draw. That was against Laos, I believe. The Philippines was close to winning that, but a late goal from Laos just allowed their opponents to secure a draw. Ekberg the cross. The referee opted to play advantage in Clifford Daipuyat. A fall from a Pilipinas Dragons man. And that is just inside the box. We see the cross from Ekberg. Great presence of mind to continue playing on. Clifford Daipuyat had the initiative to play advantage. May banggahan doon, sabi ni referee Clifford Daipuyat. And it is Ralph Gregorio who was floored. Sabi daw ni referee Clifford Daipuyat, doon din yung foul sa may kanto ng goalkeeper box. At may free kick sila. Wala pong penalty dito. So a chance for Pilipinas Dragons to trim the deficit and get back into the game. The next goal will be the most important one. A goal for Pilipinas Dragons will keep their hopes of catching up alive. Another one for Maharlika Manila could ice the game as they send this over the bar. Other than the youthful players of the Pilipinas Dragons who are with the U23 national team, other Copa Paulino Alcantara players with the squad are the likes of Patrick Gurag of CF Manila, Jaime Rosquillo of Cebu FC. He did not play in their game earlier today due to national team duty. Si Cartalarok ng Davao Aguilas UMAC. Nandun din sila Selwyn Mamon at Carlab Salon ng FEU. Sila Noti Nunez at John Lloyd Halique sa Tuloy FC. At si Jacob Peña ng Stallion Laguna. When we actually look at the Pilipinas Dragons side, a great number of them are from the U19 squad of Stallion Laguna FC. Sent out to the side by Justin Concepcion. Concepcion playing alongside Solomon Obu and can learn a lot from his more experienced center-back partner. Monero's MJ Libre was trying to get that to Tyler John. One goal already to his name today and for his overall tally this season. Ibrahim Indoor and Tyler John are the goal scorers of Maharlika Manila tonight. And they are the only scorers of Maharlika so far in their young campaign. Just 2 matches into the Copa Paulino Alcantara as they try to find Bacchus Ekberg. Ekberg also a youthful player who has great physique. And he tried to send it in and find a teammate, but the Maharlika backline had that square covered. Here was another look at that. They cut it back. And they said safety first. And here is a change for Maharlika Manila. We'll try to confirm who stepped off.
Osman Zheng replaced by number 21, Sofian Boazawi.
So Sofian Boazawi checks in, another foreign player, and it looks like he came on for Usman Zheng. Collier trying to get inside. That was a run there that was stopped as they poked the ball away from him. Corner played short now. Dragons doing all that they can to just keep Maharlika guessing given their volume of corner kicks, but they have not been able to capitalize. We take a look at the assistment of Pilipinas Dragons and Maharlika. Jax Peña and Miguel Bengson have 1 assist each for them this campaign. For Maharlika, it is MJ Libre. But as a result of their first goal earlier, Rigo Joseph is the other player with an assist. We'll try to keep you updated with our statistics here from our hardworking team. But heading into this weekend, Daiso Horikoshi was the lead assist man. Tied for second are John Celis of Army and Troy Limbo of Davao Aguilas UMAC with 3 each. But Daiso has surely padded his tally after Kaya FC Iloilo's 11-0 thrashing of Gareli United. And here's another cross in. Ekberg takes it, but no good. It was off the near post. A tough one to control there. He was going for the 1 touch. Of course, if he would have made that 2 touches, that would have been, or that would have given time for the defense to recover. Suzuki gets us back into play. It's mainly been traffic from left to right in favor of Pilipinas Dragons. Maharlika have been pouncing on the counter, you could say, in this game. You drive this forward, Obu got it. Carl Bugayong just tried to get it to the attacking third. Maharlika will try to get back or try to get offense of their own going. Chelo Factoranan kay Boazowi. Libre. He'll try to use his footwork. Gave it to Boazowi. Gave it back. MJ Libre almost megged Theodore Travis. Both players have had stints also with Mindiola last season. Karai gave it out wide now. Gonzalez unable to connect with Gregorio. The Dragons keep possession now. Time continues to tick. And there's still plenty of time here, but it could be too little too late if they are not able to convert. And they managed to control it here. A shot taken. And it looks like that is off. The keeper just got the denial in Januel Magdangal, denying Jazer Pagulayan. So that is no good for them. It is a corner. The ball hit the side netting. The crowd over anxious and wanting that goal for Maharlika Manila. And at the same time, there was Pilipinas Dragons and their supporters desperately driving on their defense and keeper to get the stop. But before we get this set piece going, it is Christian Hamon checking in for Maharlika. And if I recall correctly, it was Hamon who did score a goal in Maharlika's last Philippines Football League game for the 2022-2023 season. But sadly, Maharlika did fall to Benjola FC 1991. But Maharlika FC are knocking on the door here in hopes of sealing a win. And we'll try to confirm that man who is down. But it looks like Hamon is checking in for him. Again, a win here for either side will propel them to second place in Group B of this Copa Paulino Alcantara. Pilipinas Dragons currently with 3 points, courtesy of 1 win and 1 loss. Maharlika Manila have 1 draw to show. Looks like his head is also appearing to bother him when we refer to that Maharlika FC player who is down. And Christian Hamon is set to replace him. So again, the score sticks 2-0 pa rin po ang score natin ngayon.
Number 23, Elmer Sampaga Jr. replaced by number 12. Christian Hamon.
So Elmer Sampaga Jr., the right back of Maharlika, was the man who was hurt. And he will not be able to finish this game. In comes Christian Hamon, another player with Philippines Football League experience. And here comes the green light from referee Clifford Daipuyat. Punched out by the keeper. It's still in the danger area though. Libre tried to take it finesse. And we saw Tyler John saying he was free on the right wing. So Clifford Daipuyat again is our referee. And his assistants are Chris Martignola and Paul Galicia. Si Michael Barasa ay ang fourth official. Si Jerry Andres ay ang referee assessor. Bacchus Sekberg is floored. And we see Jaser Pagulanan with supporters from all over the world in the comment section. And there was Ekberg up against Wazawi. So Dragons again with that offense, but just that killer instinct is lacking to find the back of the net. Of course, you have to make sure to get your shots on target if you want any chances of scoring. And there's another prime chance to do just that. Jan Caraig will drive this in. Suzuki just got it though. At mukhang corner kick ang tawag dito. Pilipinas Dragons fans applauding the effort. And that was a promising delivery. And so Yosuke Suzuki do enough though. The cross. At mukhang offside ang tawag dito. So play now to resume. 20 more minutes remaining until additional time. In what has been a close-fought match, but it is Maharlika who have been able to put their chances away and pick up 2 goals. It is Tyler John and Ibrahim Indor who are the goal scorers. Their foreign players have been able to pick up the scoring for them. Ibrahim Indor now with 2 goals this Copa Paulino Alcantara. Try to get the needle forward. Looks like this is Caraig. That is confirmed. He released it to Bacchus Sekberg, but their miscommunication. Well, it looks like it stays with the Dragons. And this match getting physical, of course. Maharlika trying to use their physique over the youthful players of Pilipinas Dragons. A great number of the players, again, of Coach Ai Bimbo are youth national or U19 players of Stallion Laguna. A great number also, U23 players of the Philippines, and they are not here today. Pilipinas Dragons with only 7 players on the bench. Play now resumed. And again, this is our final match for the weekend in Copa Paulino Alcantara action. And they got this past their man, Factoranan, rushing to get it out and spark a counter. Raymond Abo, patient play for them, allowing them to get numbers together. There was Pagulayan, was close to scoring earlier. And they get it to Libre. Libre! Denied by Magdangal. Libre si Libre with the keeper charged off his line to make the denial. So now it's a Maharlika corner. That was on the counter, and it is only now that they are getting their numbers back. They tried to go for the likes of Ibrahima Indor. And this ball went off. We see the sense of urgency from the Dragons. Ekberg will try to kickstart this for them, but he just ran into the brick wall of Wazawi. But Ekberg gets it back. These two putting up a show for us. No teammates to find though. And Wazawi just sent it out. May corner kick po ang Pilipinas Dragons. So again, the scores of Pilipinas Dragons to date. this campaign are Andre Gonzalez and Jan Caraig. And they'll need their heroics here to get them out of this hole. But all will not be lost here. But a defeat will make it difficult for them to advance. As Suzuki with the denial in the bottom corner. No need for a reflex save there. He had his square covered. Wazawi, he has just impacted this game. Libre, switch it over. Finds a teammate, storming through. Keeper again with the save. We have noticed that Magdangal has been making saves outside of his 6-yard box. And here was the last play of Pilipinas Dragons. And after that, they did spark this counter that allowed them to get a shot on target, courtesy of Raymond Dabo. It's a corner kick now. Maharlika getting their offense as Pilipinas Dragons are driving their numbers forward. That has allowed the PFL squad to pounce on the counter now and get more opportunities. But we have a double substitution for Pilipinas Dragons before we continue. It looks like we will be holding those subs first because we'll get going with this corner. Here is Caraig. He couldn't get forward. Gregorio gets it back for them. Gonzalez. That was a lovely turn, but he's got Bogayong to beat. They have had that personal battle in this match ngayong gabi dito. Bogayong kontra Gonzalez. There's Christian Hamon playing right back. Playing safe. Got it back. But I believe that was Tyler John. But they were eventually successful. Bazawi lobs it here. Another chance, pero offside daw ang tawag. The flag was raised here as our subs in Gabriel Siasoyco and Jose Mari Milo will check in. One of the players coming off is Justin Concepcion. We'll try to check who is that last player. It is JP Imperial.
And number 9, Jonathan Imperial, replaced by number 38, Jose Mari Milo. Possession of the ball. Theodore Travis replaced by number 38, Jose Mari Milo.
So a correction. It looks like Theodore Travis is the one who stepped off. Imperial, one of the players who stepped off, but I believe it was Concepcion who was not subbed off. Ekberg playing on the wing, but is a target man because of his height. Colio tried to spark something here for them. At nakay MJ Libre. Looks like there was a pull, but no call. Dave Basa contesting that. But the shot taken was no good for the Dragons of Coach Ai Bimbo. And here was that shot that was taken by Joaquin Colio. Pero nakita ni Yosuke Suzuki. Off target na ang kanyang shot. Play resumed again. Wazawi got it. Here's a chance now. Bengson just storming down. But he was beaten by the likes of Pagulayan. This match sure with a lot of back and forth affair now. Wazawi trying to impose himself over the youthful Dragons. And here's the long ball. Bugayong playing it back, trying to stretch the defense. We see Tyler John, who is now playing center back from the center mid position. 12 minutes remaining until additional time as they play this through. Looks like there was a hit. It appeared to be shoulder to shoulder. Well, let's try to clarify what warranted that foul. I believe it was because of the last man challenge. So referee Clifford Daipuyat booking Timothy Oy from the looks of it. A shoulder to shoulder contact, but referee Clifford Daipuyat said there was a foul there on the last man. Hence, may yellow card po rito kay Uy at may free kick ang Pilipinas Dragons. And so the long ball from Gregorio and the bump from Timothy Uy. So there's some last minute reminders from referee Clifford Daipuyat before he sets up this wall. So here we are. 4 men on the wall, it appears, to aid Yosuke Suzuki as he'll try to deny Bakos Ekberg. Ekberg again came on as an early sub and takes this. It was low and hit the wall. Gregorio to chase. He'll try to keep this attacking spell for them. Bozoe close to getting an interception and poked it. And he was last touch. Bozoe has just changed the complexion of this game, giving that off-bench spark for Maharlika Manila. Well, shoutout din sa ating bouncer si Kuya Alfred. Shoutout sa iyo, Kuya. So the free kick to be taken. Slowly but surely, the Dragons trying to get their numbers forward here. They've been chasing a goal to no avail. Again, that penalty taken by Theodore Travis was off target and continues to haunt them as they cut this one back. The likes of Bogayong and Bozoe are on the same page to deny that and get it to safety. But will this Maharlika defense break? Pilipinas Dragons have been mounting the pressure from the start. Bad luck just changed the complexion of the game for them as John just sent this back. And here's a chance on the counter. Nagmamadali ang Maharlika. Ball intended and it was taken and off the post. But a chance again. Libre couldn't get it. That shot was a rocket from Pagulayan. Another spark from the bench for Maharlika. But here's the counter. Pero nakuha ni Yosuke Suzuki. Here was the chance. Unselfish play taken by Pagulayan off the crossbar. And that the goal frame was sure rattled by that. MJ Libre, ball is still in. He managed to beat his man in Miguel Bengson. Sends it off target though for indoor. But they played this one quickly. And it's actually favoring Maharlika. But referee Clifford Daipuyat said there will need to be a retake as that goal kick was not done in compliance with the loss of the game. So 7 minutes or under 7 minutes remaining until additional time. A goal each in each half for Maharlika is what puts us in this situation. Coach Dave Basa and his squad are trying to at least hold on, or another goal will put the nail in the coffin for them as Gonzalez comes in. The gutsy challenge from Christian Hamon from the looks of it. And here is that previous play. Off target for them, but when we go back to the action, Dragons came close, but not quite. Gregorio gave it to Colio, I believe. Sent in by Bengson. Ekberg was close, but John did enough again to deny that. So Suzuki will try to take some time off the clock now and take momentum away from Pilipinas Dragons. Pilipinas Dragons FC again. A grassroots squad with a great number of youthful players. Solomon Obu sent it back. It's great to see, of course, a squad like Pilipinas Dragons mixing it up with a pro club like Maharlika. Commissioner Coco Torre did say this is to allow them to gauge the level of play between amateur, collegiate, and university clubs relative to PFL. And Gonzalez takes this off of John. They are claiming that was off his hand. But Ekberg still there. A Maharlika player is down, pictured off camera as that shot was clearly off. And it is Pagulayan who is down. He was that man we were mentioning that was off camera and was down on the ground. So Jaser Pagulayan is down, and we'll take a look at that last attempt. So this favoring Maharlika Manila. And we'll try to use this situation to take time off the clock again. If you're the Pilipinas Dragons, you sure want to get things going desperately. So play now to continue. Players getting themselves organized now. Suzuki with the goal kick. Try to get it to Ekberg. You just love the depth when you talk about Pilipinas Dragons. They've got great technical players on each side of the pitch, with Ekberg on the right, Andre Gonzalez on the left, just to name a few of the many. Again, Pilipinas Dragons undermanned as they have about 5 players with the national team at the U23 AFF tournament. And that looks like it was Ibrahima Indor who was down and hurt himself in the process. Dragons up to play now. Ekberg to the middle. He slid it over. Nasa kabila. Karaig to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gave it up to Concepcion. Ekberg contra Bozoe. Trying to get the needle in. Close to getting it, but not quite. John just did enough to get in front of that ball. But it was only half cleared for them. Throw in for Pilipinas Dragons as Indor now will get his treatment. Time again favoring Maharlika Manila. Less than 2 minutes remaining. We see referee Michael Barajas heading over to fourth official Michael Barajas is on his table trying to sort out the added time for this match. We expect to see the lost time given later on. So Maharlika trying to take this home with their defense that has managed to hold on along with their game management of the clock. Again, Maharlika started off this match slow, conceding a penalty from the get-go, but Captain Theodore Travis wasn't able to put it away. And if Dragons managed to find that goal, the complexion of this game would have been totally different. So Maharlika just pounced on that second chance here. Tyler John found the opener in the 22nd minute of the Rigo Joseph assist, as we got Ibrahim Indor score his second goal in 2 games for Maharlika Manila, the side founded by Anton Del Rosario, a former Ascal himself and a member of the Miracle in Hanoi that just sparked this boom in Philippine football. So Maharlika Manila will be down to 10 men temporarily. And let's see if Indor will be returning or if Coach Dave Basa will be moving pieces on his chessboard in hopes of taking this this 2-0 win home. We do have a sub waiting in Vigo Herse for the Dragons. 6 minutes of additional time ang pinakita ni fourth official Michael Barajas sa ating pitch. Gregorio got it back. And there's Ekberg, I believe, who's trying to play now on the left as he hasn't been able to make his magic work from the right. But a probing ball forward. Jose Milo wasn't able to get it. And there was that ball from Jan Caraig. I believe it is his brother who is with his brother and teammate from the Pilipinas Dragons, who is also with the U23 national team in the ASEAN Football Federation Championship. Not a great goal kick there, and they try to pounce. Jose Milo storming. And John just showing us his heart here. They sure want to get their win to boost their chances of advancing in this Copa. Maharlika again, only playing their second game. Their opener was a draw up against Manila Digger.
For Pilipinas Dragons. The 6th, Justin Concepcion, replaced by number 12, Rafael Paulino. And number 15, Ralph Gregorio, replaced by number 4.
So Justin Concepcion and Ralph Gregorio check out. And coming in are Vigo Herse and the other looking like Rafael Panlilio. And that's confirmed. Coach Aibimbo pretty much emptying his bench here. And again, you do have to note Pilipinas Dragons only with 7 players on the bench. They have 5 unused spots on the bench today. They are missing a great number of players. To the U23 national team duty, the Philippines again, the U23 Ascals will be squaring off with Vietnam in a must-win game on August 22, this Tuesday. And I believe that is at 9 p.m. So do follow the Philippine Football Federation for updates as Libre plays this over to Pagulayan. And there was the stop by Panlilio and his fresh legs. It looks like that came off of Pagulayan. Gonzalez on the right wing. Maharlika did get a scrape of the ball. Now some space in the middle for the likes of Colio. Ekberg. Desperation time for the Dragons. 3 minutes done, 3 minutes to go in stoppage time. Who will get a clear hold or a better hold of the standings in Group B of the Copa Paulino Alcantara? As they take this, the keeper just sends it over the bar. That shot from Adriatico Street. And Yosuke Suzuki just denied it. That was courtesy of Solomon Obu. That was clearly on target, but well read by Yosuke Suzuki. A clean sheet here for him, potentially on the cards. But at the same time, Obu did hurt himself, so that's precious time taken away. At ayan na, shoutout kay Nano Amita, who is watching. And of course, a player for KFC Iloilo. They did pick up an 11-0 win yesterday as Bozawi just storms down with space, opting to play libre. The back again wide open for Maharlika to attack as Dragons are desperately chasing the game. That unsuccessful penalty continuing to haunt them. Theodore Travis was unable to put that penalty away for them early in the game. Yosuke Suzuki won the mind games as Travis sent that off target earlier. And Maharlika just pounced on that second chance of sorts here, or that lucky break. And goals again from Tyler John and Ibrahim Indor have given them the lead as we find ourselves in that situation. Halos isang minuto na lang dito sa added time. Pinasa rito. Obu. Dragons again can hold their head high with this effort as they are severely undermanned as they release players due to national team duty to represent the flag. As this is sent in, no teammate there to find it. Milo with the proper intentions of hoping to get the ball in the final end. Seconds away from the 6th and supposed final minute of added time. But we did have other stoppages due to injury. Pero diskarte na yan ni referee Clifford Daipuyat dito sa oras. Obu. Gonzalez. John got it. It looks like Hamon was beaten. Ekberg. It's a 2-goal deficit, but Dragons at least want that consolation. But time again, not on their side here. But they're slowing the game down in the attacking end. The pass back, referee Clifford Daipuyat looked at his watch. Herse. Gonzalez kay Ekberg sana. Maharlika just trying to slow this game down and get forward cautiously. And an unsuccessful ball here. It was picked up by Panlilio. And the last-ditch chance, Karaig. Nasa gitna, Herse. Opted to go for the man on the left wing. But an unfortunate ending and match for Pilipinas Dragons. What a victory, a hard-fought one for Maharlika Manila FC. It is 2-0. Tyler John gave us the opener, and it was Ibrahim Indor who found the second goal that gave them their insurance. Their goals were at the 22nd and 47th mark respectively as Maharlika clinched their first win in Group B of Copa Paulino Alcantara action. Their opener was a draw against Manila Digger from what I recall. And they are in second place at the moment behind the University of the Philippines as we will take it through the highlights for you. And this was a crucial one early in the game. Teddy Travis, their captain, couldn't put this home. And the complexion of the game was completely altered there because Dragons were unable to get their venom or attack going in terms of finding the back of the net. John found us the opener there. Pilipinas Dragons, though, did everything but get the shot past the keeper of Maharlika in Yosuke Suzuki. They were trying to play catch-up. That penalty miss seemed to deflate them, and Maharlika just took advantage of that lucky break for them. But this was no luck at all when we refer to the finish of Ibrahim Indoor, because Maharlika were potent in the counter. But there was Pilipinas Dragons refusing to wilt in their youthful yet undermanned squad again. This is great experience for them, and it will come in handy for the development of these players. And hats off to the likes of Coach Ai Bimbo again and the Dragons, as that was no good. Akala ni Jason Pagulayan naka-goal siya, pero wala. Tumama lang dun sa gilid ng ating goal net. But again, kudos to Pilipinas Dragons, because they have given these young players a chance to hone themselves in this open tournament. Suzuki was tested a number of times in this game, but here was another one. But we did have Januel Magdangal get busy in this game. A great number of his saves were in a relatively forward position outside of his 6-yard box. There was the cutback, and Pagulayan eventually got his offense going. We saw Abo earlier also getting involved, but there was MJ Libre just using his trickery in this game. And I think that was one play that did the coaching staff of Ai Bimbo and the likes. But sadly, sadly for Pilipinas Dragons FC, they were unable to find the back of the net and pick up any goals. But there was a close one there, but Suzuki had that covered. And once again, it is Maharlika Manila FC 2 behind Tyler John and Ibrahim Indoor. Pilipinas Dragons FC 0. And that does it for this weekend's coverage of your Copa Paulino Alcantara action. And thank you in behalf of the hardworking broadcast crew, in behalf of the producers, cameramen, and in behalf of Direct Luis Manabat. This was Claro Manzano on call for this match. We will see you and catch you in the next game. At maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta.